serve
を出す。
serve Chinese food serve as a table That cafe serves good coffee spread
を広げる。
Spread the map on the desk. She spread the newspaper on the table. Guess.
を推測する。
Guess his age. Guess the answer. I guessed the true reason for her absence. Prefer.
が好きだ。
Prefer English to mathematics. I prefer rice to bread. Prove.
を証明する。
Prove her innocence. Prove the theory true. He couldn't prove he was there. Separate.
を分ける。
Be separated by a partition. The high fence separated the two countries. Taste.
の味がする。
Tastes good. I followed the recipe, but the food tastes burnt. Attend.
に出席する。
Attend the ceremony. You have to attend class every week. Hide.
を隠す。
Hide a fact. Hide behind the wall. He hid the money in a book. Discuss.
を話し合う。
Discuss which way to go. Let's discuss what we can do if an earthquake hits this city. Suffer.
苦しむ。
Suffer from poverty. Suffer heavy losses. She suffers from headaches. Struggle.
もがく。
Struggle to escape from the trap. The cat struggled to get free from the cage. Lend.
を貸す。
Lend some money to you. I can't lend my car to you this weekend. Warn.
に警告する。
Warn people of the approaching typhoon. The teacher warned her students not to dye their hair. Ship.
を輸送する。
Ship cars to Hawaii. We aim to ship goods by air the next working day after receiving an order. Examine.
を調査する。
Examine the records. Examine a patient. The police examined the scene of the accident.
Day 5.
Chance.
Serve.
を出す。
Serve. Spread.
を広げる。
Spread. Guess.
を推測する。
Guess. Prefer.
が好きだ。
Prefer. Serve. Spread. Guess. Prefer. Prove.
を証明する。
Prove. Separate.
を分ける。
Separate. Taste.
の味がする。
Taste. Attend.
に出席する。
Attend. Prove. Separate. Taste. Attend. Hide.
を隠す。
Hide. Discuss.
を話し合う。
Discuss. Suffer.
苦しむ。
Suffer. Struggle.
もがく。
Struggle. Hide. Discuss. Suffer. Struggle. Lend.
を貸す。
Lend. Warn.
に警告する。
Warn. Ship.
を輸送する。
Ship. Examine.
を調査する。
Examine. Lend. Warn. Ship. Examine.
Bear.
に耐える。
Bear the sorrow. Bear the expense. I can't bear this headache.
cross,
を横切る。
Cross the road. Cross the street and turn left.
earn,
を稼ぐ。
Earn $90 a day. Earn a reputation for honesty. She earns 950 yen an hour at her job.
doubt,
を疑う。
Doubt his word. Although she seems honest, I doubt her.
sort,
を分類する。
Sort letters by date. Eggs are sorted by size and put in cartons.
join,
に参加する。
Join the line. Join a hose to a hydrant. Why don't you join us for a game of tennis?
fix,
を修理する。
Fix a watch. The mechanic fixed the flat tire.
count,
を感情に入れる。
Count him among our friends. Count heads. The politician hoped he could count on the support of the farmers.
disappear,
消える。
Disappear from view. She walked into the crowd and disappeared.
remove,
を取り去る。
Remove a hurdle. Remove the dirt. The editor's job is often to remove unnecessary words.
gather,
集まる。
Gather in crowds. Gather speed. Reporters gathered around the movie star.
handle,
を扱う。
Handle a difficult problem. Handle information. This problem is too difficult to handle.
behave,
振る舞う。
Behave well to her. Parents should teach their children how to behave.
direct,
を向ける。
Direct my attention to the magician. The audience directed their attention to his speech.
destroy,
を破壊する。
Destroy most of the building. Her house was destroyed in the flood.
escape,
逃げる。
Escape from the fire. Escape from a water tank. John escaped from reality by reading comic books.
Day 6,
Chance.
bear,
に耐える。
bear, cross,
を横切る。
cross, earn,
を稼ぐ。
earn, doubt,
を疑う。
doubt, bear, cross, earn, doubt, sort,
を分類する。
sort, join,
に参加する。
join, fix,
を修理する。
fix, count,
を感情に入れる。
count, sort, join, fix, count, disappear,
消える。
disappear, remove,
を取り去る。
remove, gather,
集まる。
gather, handle,
を扱う。
handle, disappear, remove, gather, handle, behave,
振る舞う。
behave, direct,
を向ける。
direct, destroy,
を破壊する。
destroy, escape,
逃げる。
escape, behave, direct, destroy, escape. Smell,
の匂いがする。
smell delicious. The soup smells good. Freeze,
凍る。
freeze at 0 degrees Celsius. It is so cold the ground has frozen. Aim,
努力する。
Aim to be a diplomat. Aim for the top. I will aim to get better at mathematics. Belong.
所属する。
Belong to a labor union. I belong to the basketball club. Intend.
するつもりである。
Intend to go abroad. I intend to stay in New York for 1 month. Divide.
を分ける。
Divide land in half. The class was divided into 2 groups. Repair.
を修理する。
Repair the car. He tried to repair the hole in the roof. Relax.
をくつろがせる。
Relax my mind. Classical music can relax you. Announce.
を公表する。
Announce a plan. The school announced new rules to its students. Rush.
急ぐ。
Rush to the hospital. My daughter always rushes to the station in the mornings. Deliver.
を配達する。
Deliver a pizza. Mail is delivered every day except Sunday. Afford.
を買う余裕がある。
Can't afford a car. We can't afford a new TV. Beat.
を打ち負かす。
Beat my rival. If you can't beat them, join them. Strike.
を打つ。
Strike him on the head. He struck the ball with a bat. Blame.
を咎める。
Be blamed for my mistake. Blame the defeat on their coach. The speeding driver was blamed for the accident. Steal.
を盗む。
Steal his father's car. A thief stole my wallet and passport while I was traveling abroad.
Day 7.
Chance.
Smell.
の匂いがする。
Smell. Freeze.
凍る。
Freeze. Aim.
努力する。
Aim. Belong.
所属する。
Belong. Smell. Freeze. Aim. Belong. Intend.
するつもりである。
Intend. Divide.
を分ける。
Divide. Repair.
を修理する。
Repair. Relax.
をくつろがせる。
Relax. Intend. Divide. Repair. Relax. Announce.
を公表する。
Announce. Rush.
急ぐ。
Rush. Deliver.
を配達する。
Deliver. Afford.
を買う余裕がある。
Afford. Announce. Rush. Deliver. Afford. Beat.
を打ち負かす。
Beat. Strike.
を打つ。
Strike. Blame.
を咎める。
Blame. Steal.
を盗む。
Steal. Beat. Strike. Blame. Steal.
Lay.
を横たえる。
Lay the baby on the bed. She laid her clothes on the table.
Hire.
を雇う。
Hire a tour guide. Hire the hall by the hour. We hired a gardener by the day.
Hang.
をかける。
Hang a jacket on a hook. Be hanged for murder. They hung a beautiful picture on the wall.
Recover.
回復する。
Recover from the illness. Recover my consciousness. She is recovering from her cold.
tie,
を縛る。
Tie books with a piece of string. I tied my books with rope before the move.
borrow,
を借りる。
Borrow a book. Can I borrow your bicycle next Saturday?
reply,
返事をする。
Reply to a question. Reply with a smile. I said, "Good morning, Mr. Smith," but he didn't reply.
hurt,
痛む。
Hurt badly. My head really hurts.
reserve,
を予約する。
Reserve a ticket. Reserve money for the future. I'd like to reserve a table for 2 at 6 o'clock.
lift,
を持ち上げる。
Lift the box up with both hands. She lifted up the guitar from the floor and began to play it.
propose,
を提案する。
Propose a new plan. Propose to study abroad. He proposed a change to the meeting time.
inform,
に知らせる。
Inform the police of the accident. I informed them about the surprise party.
melt,
溶ける。
Melt by heat. The ice cream melted quickly in the heat.
deny,
を否定する。
Deny the rumor. Deny a request. I denied the accusation.
breathe,
呼吸する。
Breathe slowly. The train was so crowded I could hardly breathe.
request,
を願う。
Request a window seat. Request her to attend the conference. We request a monetary donation that will be used to help people in the disaster area.
day 8,
Chance.
lay,
を横たえる。
lay, hire,
を雇う。
hire, hang,
をかける。
hang, recover,
回復する。
recover, lay, hire, hang, recover, tie,
を縛る。
tie, borrow,
を借りる。
borrow, reply,
返事をする。
reply, hurt,
痛む。
hurt, tie, borrow, reply, hurt, reserve,
を予約する。
reserve, lift,
を持ち上げる。
lift, propose,
を提案する。
propose, inform,
に知らせる。
inform, reserve, lift, propose, inform, melt,
溶ける。
melt, deny,
を否定する。
deny, breathe,
呼吸する。
breathe, request,
を願う。
request, melt, deny, breathe, request.